Guess we're live.
We're live. Hello.
What's up, Brandy?
Hi, Brandy. I'm still sharing, so I can't see the chat yet.
What's up, Laura?
Is that Laura, my sister?
Mm-hmm. That's Puddin'.
Hi, Laura.
Sorry guys, I got my charger on right now. I got one of those flat chargers, so I'm trying to keep the phone charged for a little bit. What's up, Shawn? What's up, Becca?
Hi, Becca. Hi, Shawn.
Hey, what's up, Erica? Oh, we got another guest. Hang on. Who is it? It's Lakeshore.
Who is it? Who is it? It's Darren.
It's Darren.
Hi.
Hi.
Darren is in the house. What's up, Snowman? I gotta figure out like how you do like the Brady Bunch thingy.
Push more.
Okay.
And then go to layout.
Layout?
Yeah, and then push the one that's got the little squares. The side-by-side squares.
Okay.
There you go. And now whenever more people come up, it'll go into the littler squares.
What's up, David? Dustin?
Jared, George. David, Dustin, Shawn.
Hey, Amy, you can send Georgie the link. I think we got room for Georgie.
Yeah, I'll send you one.
And then we got a special guest possibly coming up, guys. So I gotta save room for him. But Fluffy is coming up. He's cooking dinner for the family right now. What's up, Sandra? Hey, everybody needs to go check out my boy Lakeshore Paranormal's new video. I haven't seen it yet, but you guys got to go check it out.
I haven't got to see it yet either, but I will.
He went to Fruitland?
Yeah, Fruitland Cemetery.
Fruitland Cemetery.
Yeah. We filmed that back in like November or October.
Oh, wow.
Twinkie. Hi, Shonda.
What's up, Lady C?
Hi, Sandra. Sandra.
I got like 7 videos to edit and get up, and it's going to take forever. From the Texas trip, the stuff from the Alamo, the stuff from another place we went to. Where else? A few other ones. It's going to take a while.
I think I'm allergic to all my videos because every time I try to edit them, my eyes start watering.
My eyes have been watering all day. I just think it's allergies today.
I have to tell Lakeshore, him and I got to get back to that factory that we went to last winter.
Oh, yeah.
Now would be the perfect time to get in there.
What's up, Emma? You ain't going to believe this, but Allie and I, we were thinking if it's just you, we're thinking of going back to Hell's Bridge, but we don't know when yet.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, that place is something else.
Yeah, especially when there's a chicken at the entrance watching us.
Yeah, man, says you look like Tim the Toolman Taylor's neighbor looking over the fence.
There's a lot of
Mr. Wilson.
There's a lot of activity there. I mean, that bridge is not the original bridge, but
no,
it was crazy all the stuff that happened that night. And this time it won't be so loud. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Well,
just
I think everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Loud and squeaky.
Yeah.
I do hope y'all run into another chicken though. That was pretty cool.
that was cool.
Hey, what's up, Elvis?
Hi, PLE.
Yeah, I know Shawn and I were gonna check out some stuff too in a few weeks, and man, I'm busy.
I gotta say, I really, really, really love Shawn. He definitely came out of his shell this time.
Yeah.
Because I guess he was kind of shy in Tennessee, but this time he really came out of his shell and got close to a lot of us, and I really did enjoy him being there, and I'm so glad that he was there.
It was a cool bonding experience, like with me and Shawn and Buddy traveling down to Texas, and
yeah, I don't know about all that riding with Buddy in a car that long.
Especially stopping at Uranus.
Oh Lord, I knew Uranus was gonna come in here somewhere.
Yeah. But Buddy's like a real chill, easygoing, calm, goofy as hell person, but
yes, he is goofy.
He's got a Tasmanian devil side, so
he does.
I don't want to see that.
He does. And see, you say his name and he shows up.
What's up, Big D?
Hey.
Tiffany, what's up?
Hello, Big D.
No, there is actually a Big D. People call me Big D.
Oh, that Big D.
You're talking to me.
Cody has a cousin named Big D too.
Michelle. Guys, I try to get a friend to come up in here, but he's really, really, really busy moving. So he said to tell everybody hello. And I'm talking about Omar Gosh TV. He otherwise he would have came up in the live stream, but he's extremely busy moving. So, but he said to say hello to everyone.
I say we just all go help him move.
We were just watching him and Mo Sargi earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We think he does awesome with Mo. I think they just need to keep collabing together. Those guys are awesome together.
Oh, it's because they get along so well.
Yeah,
it's fun. Georgie.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up, Georgie? James, what's up?
I think if he did, James, I'm glad we didn't see it.
What's up, Timeless?
George, what's up?
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, Janica?
Hello, everyone.
How was Texas, everyone? We tried to keep up the videos.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It still is. They didn't take the heat with them when they all left.
Yeah, it was hot as hell.
I would melt. I do better in the winter.
Okay, Jen.
I told Fluffy and Jen they had to make enough food for everybody because by the time they got here, we'd be hungry.
We mostly went out at night because it was too hot during the day, and we stayed cool. But
like the whole time up to a day before, it was so nice here in Texas. Like I was not complaining. I wasn't sweating. Aw.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. But then the day before everyone comes, it starts getting in the 90s and it's humid and yucky and it's like it just waited.
Mm-hmm. We went some cool places. I cannot wait to get the videos out to you guys. And there's something I never ever thought I would do in a million years because I'm scared to death of heights. And Buddy got me to do this. I went up. Was the Tower of America, 750 feet up in the air, and I was scared to death. But once we got up there, because I was nervous and stuff because you could feel things moving, but then once you're up there a while, and the skyline and stuff up there is beautiful.
I'll just watch your videos and believe you.
It was awesome. I mean, I was fine after I was up there a while, and it wasn't so bad.
So was the elevator glass?
Yeah.
Oh no. See, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah,
Me
it
and
was on the outside too when we went up, and then they talked about the history of the thing, you know.
yeah, me and Twinkie discussed it for like 2.5 seconds, and we were like, "Nah."
What'd Buddy say?
He said you're gonna go bungee jumping next.
I am not. Why does he keep saying that? I am not going bungee jumping off of anything.
I'll bungee jump off my couch.
I will bungee jump off it, Buddy, if you do it in your WhatThe Paranormal thong.
Rob,
Rob is encouraging him.
no. I already told him I'll sue him.
So there's no way he's gonna. I'll go with you, Timeless said.
Hi, JRT.
What's up, JRT?
For one, nobody wants to see that. Two, nobody wants to see it defying gravity.
Right.
Three, nobody wants to see that. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna take it off the
You are a
charger.
brave woman, Jen. She says she is bungee jumped off the stratosphere in Vegas.
What?
There's no way in hell I'd do that.
What?
Mm-mm. Cholo mold in a.
The extra special guest message me said he'll be up in a few minutes.
I wasn't able to go out and film this weekend because I pinched a nerve in my neck and I haven't been hardly able to move it much. So I was digging
Ow.
through my hard drive and found an old video I never put up.
Ow.
What's up, Fluff?
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Hey, Fluffy.
Hey.
Where's Jen?
There's Jen.
Hi.
What's up, Jen? Did you guys make enough spaghetti for us?
There's plenty for everybody.
Everybody's saying hi, Fluffy. Hi, Jen.
Go on.
Make sure you guys share this out and like the stream. What's up, Amber?
Yes.
Amber.
Share, share, share. Hi, Paulin. Hi, Donnie.
What's up?
That would be my luck, Donnie.
It's been a long time since I've done a nighttime stream. I'm in my garage. If you guys can't tell, look at this.
Rob, your garage looks haunted.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about doing like a investigation out here sometime. But
Cody.
what's up, Cody?
Hi.
Hey, Cody.
I actually got my other camera to work and stuff.
No,
I actually found the batteries that's meant for it, so now I might be able to do an investigation by myself now.
Fluffy, what are you eating?
He's eating spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
It is spaghetti. There.
That's just
I like
wrong.
how George
Everybody's
said
just going to sit here and stare at Fluffy eating.
Fluffy's stuffing his noodle.
You're stuffing your noodle again?
He's stuffing it. Well, I mean, he's got noodles.
He's slurping his pasta.
It's the delivery,
Slurping his
Rob.
pasta.
You won't ever see me eating spaghetti. I had a bad experience with it once involving a party and drinking and spaghetti, and I will never touch it ever again.
Did it come out your nose?
Probably.
Fluffy was cleaning out the refrigerator, so he deserves his spaghetti.
Our refrigerator is so full of food right now. It's crazy all the food we got in there now. But what's up, Robert?
How's it going, everyone in the chat?
No, Robert said Fluffy is just adding more fluff.
Not really. He's actually reducing his fluff. He's been going to the gym.
Yeah,
That's nice.
that's what I need to do. I need to be going to the gym.
Me too. I have to get my doctor to clear me though. So
Ours is only open a couple of days a week right now. I don't understand why.
But I got
But I
to
could be
say
going
something.
those couple of days a week.
I got to say something real quick
I
while
thought
he's
Texas
in
is
here.
open already.
Hang on a minute.
Texas is open, but it's by business choice, and a lot of businesses are still not opening up all the way.
What's up, Noah?
What's going on, guys?
Our express special guest, guys. Noah
Hi,
the
Noah.
Savage.
How you doing, Amy?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Noah.
Awesome.
What's going on, George?
Watching Fluffy eat.
That's
you guys are making me feel bad. I can't send you a bowl.
I gotta say something real
It's
quick,
homemade.
guys. If you guys have not seen it, you gotta go check out George's motivational video that he did.
yes.
That
Yes,
turned out
yes,
amazing.
You did a beautiful job on that, George.
No, you guys did a beautiful job.
George is getting shy.
George is getting.
Yeah, that was a really good video, bro. I saw that. That was a good video.
It was awesome. George is getting hungry watching Fluffy eat. Sean said.
I'm trying not to eat too much on camera.
He's trying to.
Fluffy's like, this is mine. That's right, he's hiding.
Give some of that skin. Give him a bite. You gotta give the audience a bite. Give him a bite.
George, don't take it all.
Yeah, George, share.
No, sorry, I can't share.
Bite and pass.
James said, I have a home gym. It's where I store all my Cheetos.
Hey, if I get the mods to drop everybody's link that's on the panel, I would appreciate it. If you guys, check everybody out.
If somebody wants me to send all of Rob's links, I have them saved.
Yeah.
I think I have Amy's saved too.
Aww.
If I'm a mod in your chat, I have all your links. Trust me. I spent a day going and finding everyone's links and creating those cute little taglines and stuff. So
what's up, Mystic?
I know. I love how y'all do that with all the little emojis and everything. I'm not fast enough.
It just makes it easier for people to find them in the chat, so they'll know like that's a link.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
She does her very best to try to make it to other people's streams as much as she can.
She does amazing because I see her everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I do it on my lunch break, on my 15-minute, when I wake up in the morning, at night. I am going and going and going.
You're awesome.
I try to be.
You're not trying. You're not trying. You are awesome.
Aw,
yeah.
Thank you. You guys are awesome too.
You guys got any videos
Surrounded
you guys
by
want to plug? Noah, Lakeshore, anybody?
Oh, well, I got that one that I just did today with you.
Oh, that's right. The one we
Well, I just came back to YouTube recently, so I'm just working on re-uploading all my older stuff I filmed with James the Fam and Lou Rock. And then after that, I have big plans next month to go out and film some new content. So
that's awesome.
There you go, guys.
Awesome.
And eventually I got new stuff, but it's not edited or out yet, and I gotta figure out when I'm gonna have time to do it.
I've been good, JRT. How are you?
How's Allie doing, Lakeshore?
She's good. She's right here. She's just little.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Allie.
She says hi.
So, Rob, I know you put out a video a couple days ago. What's your next video? Like, what's the next video gonna be?
Noah's gone.
Oh, Noah dropped out.
He'll
The
be
next
back.
video.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Hi, Lindy.
Hey.
He's back.
Sorry about that. My connection's kind of bad right now.
I'm gonna be dropping the video we did in San Antonio. I just got to get edited up. It was the mission that's there.
Yeah, hiding. Yeah, Allie is hiding.
No, Allie's hiding now. But yeah, that's gonna take a little bit because there's a certain way I want to do it because it was like it was actually in the Western, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and a few other movies, I guess, and it's gonna take a minute to put it all together.
Yeah, you take your time with it. I mean,
you do
here.
such good work, Rob.
You do.
Like, I love watching your videos. They flow so well, and they're entertaining, and you don't lose any value. Like, there's not a dull moment in your videos. I love your videos.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I have a certain way I do certain different videos, like the exploration ones. I have a certain way I do those, and then when I do the celebrity gravesite videos, I have a way I do those, and so it's a little different.
Switching up content. Yeah,
it's cool.
Keeping everyone entertained as you post.
Yeah, my celebrity gravesite videos are like doing excellent and stuff, and so it's not all my videos are do excellent, but I'm happy with what I'm doing. So
if I put it this way, if 50 people watch your video, that's just 50 people that like your video. Not everyone's gonna watch it.
Right.
I mean, you have over 3,000 subscribers. Not every single person's gonna watch your video.
Yep, that's true.
It all depends on which video they watch and if they like it or not.
And sometimes just random people watch your videos more.
Yep. You'll get outsiders.
Depending on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because your Vern Troyer video did amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was kind of shocked on that because I was like, I didn't think it would do that great.
But you know what I noticed? Like, not that many people have visited his grave.
No.
So and people did like him. He was well known at the time. When he was heading his acting career. So for you to go and have done that, like, you're gonna hit all those people that look him up on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Especially
it's
the tags. The
it's
tags.
almost at 7,000 views already.
That's great.
That's
really
awesome,
good.
bro.
That was awesome.
It all depends on what you put for tags, especially when it
Yeah.
comes to a celebrity that passed and people really liked him or her. Then it'll do, I'm not going to say it do better than others because other videos can do better than that. There could be a video you have that could surpass that one in the next coming months or years.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It could just skyrocket. Your Vern Troyer could be, number one right now, but another video could be number one very soon.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, some people are like, "You should do this or this or this." I'm like, I'm happy with what I'm doing. Everything I'm doing on my channel, I'm happy with it.
That wouldn't be the popping and clicking isn't from our end.
No, it's not.
I think it's Rob's phone.
Yeah, it's on my phone.
They're like, I think it's the fork on the plate. Because I would tell him, put that down. You're making it.
It's not coming from spaghetti, James said.
I am trust me, I coach him. I probably do it more than I should. But if I can't, he's lucky I'm letting him eat on your stream. Because normally I tell him he's not allowed to.
I don't know if everybody heard me earlier, but talked to Omar on Twitter, and he said he would be here, but he's extremely busy with moving and stuff. So he said to tell everybody hello.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
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 What's up, Noah?
I don't think Noah, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's up?
What's
Oh,
up?
okay, I didn't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, what you been up to?
Mostly just editing a lot of my older videos because I'm re-editing all of them to make them a little bit better. So,
Hmm.
That's a
because like I
lot.
went back and watched them and I was like, why did I edit these like this last time? Because there's a lot of like empty space where nothing happens, and I'm like, I can make that a lot better if I just edit the good parts and make a lot more cuts.
Right.
So I'm going back re-editing all of those, especially the ones I did with Lou Rock in Massachusetts because we did a lot of good videos together, and I've been working on those, and I've been working on the ones I shot in California with Exploring with Eric.
Yeah.
And then next month, I got some big plans to go to Maryland, and I'm gonna be shooting a few locations down there. So,
Cool. Maryland.
I don't think Omar's moving to Michigan. I think he's still staying in Florida. But
Yeah, he's staying in Florida.
Downsizing.
He's just. I think he's just going.
We're not supposed to say where he's going.
Oh no, he's obviously
Right.
going out of the gated communities.
Okay.
He's not going to be in the gated
But
communities.
we'll let him announce what he wants out there. He's leaving for a reason, so
It stinks that he has to.
Yeah.
so none of us know. None of us know where he's going.
it's what Lindy said. Lindy says 8. The chat's moving quick.
I'm gonna drop
Tyler's here. Hi, Tyler.
What's up, Tyler?
Hey, Tyler. Hey, podcast.
Yes, guys, make sure you're checking out my boy
Hi,
Lakeshore
Vodka, my
Paranormal.
vamp.
Bama.
You guys want to check out some amazing content? Definitely show Lakeshore some love because he's got some amazing videos.
Thanks, Rob.
JRT.
I want to get back to. I would love to
It's
get
weird
back to
from this
Joey in
angle.
prison, but
He's up there. Go see that guy.
go see that guy up in the corner right there. He's like.
He's over yonder.
This way.
Over yonder.
It's two
George,
doors
too. Go
down
see
there.
George.
I'm poking Amy in the ear right now.
Yo, just point out.
Keep your finger out my butt, Rob.
With StreamYard, it's the opposite. So when you're putting, it's just the way the camera's set up.
I'm stealing the spaghetti.
It's good. What you been up to, George?
I've been working a lot on editing. I'm just upset with my editor software. It's giving me a hard time. But I'm making editing like crazy, and I've been watching people's videos. I don't even know what to comment anymore.
I mean, it all depends on what they put out and what you like from the video. Or you could just say, I'd like to see more of this instead of what you put in this video. I mean, people like the criticism sometimes, depending on who they are.
Well, it depends on who you are too, because there's that weirdo that goes around saying you have like till next year to change your content.
Yeah,
Waiting for creepy son.
That person doesn't count. So
No, doesn't count.
James Sharpshooter Mod God messaged me. I
Tell
think
him you
he's in here,
have
but
until right now to get off my channel.
I can't see you, James, and I don't know why.
What is he in the chat?
Yeah, Sharpshooter is in here.
He's not gonna type in the chat much. He'll just message you and let you know he's in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see him. I mean, I can't see him, but he messaged me.
yeah, he's probably just lurking in the chat.
Thank you, Jared.
Jared.
Thank you, Laura.
We gotta get Noah up to Michigan so he can make some videos with me and Darren.
Yeah, bro. I really want to come up there.
We got some epic locations Darren and I could take you to, like Hell's Bridge. We got that, and then Mouth Cemetery would be epic.
Yeah.
That place is amazing.
Good night, JRT.
What's up, Shane Fluff?
Hi, Shane.
What else is up there at Michigander that like that's pretty big that people go to mostly? Like what kind of like any haunted like hotspots? Yeah.
Hell's Bridge
They
is
tore
major.
a lot of those old hospitals down up here in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
It
What
sucked
was that?
because of the trespassing, so a lot of them were torn down. But
Yeah, it seems like it's going everywhere.
Yeah. Like
y'all have a lot of stuff that has to do with like Al Capone and stuff like that there.
Yeah, they got some. There's a yellow motel that's near Lakeshore's fiance's area where she lives at, where the yellow motel's been, and I still remember the time when me and Lakeshore and Allie went there, and we got chased off by some phantom car.
Wow.
We got chased by something, and I still can't explain that, but that was crazy.
yeah, well, there's something to that story. We both, Allie and I both believe that it wasn't our time to meet yet.
Right.
We kept this from each other then.
There's lots of places. I mean, it's hard to say how many, in Michigan, we got a lot of haunted locations. Like one of the most haunted locations that we went to was that mill, but we had to sign a waiver saying that we're not going to try to make any money and stuff off of it.
Really?
Yeah, so that was extremely haunted, but I'm like, I want to go back there, but I would like, it could have been better. Yeah. But the video turned out great, but I was kind of disappointed not getting, being able to make money off it. But
right.
Slim says, "What's up?" Hi, Slim.
Where is he? I don't see him.
Queen Laura, what's up?
I don't see him.
Oh, he's not in the chat. April said.
Oh.
That he said hi. Shawn said that he'd like to go to that POW camp. You got some pretty good EVPs there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's an alley in the POW camp. That's got some crazy haunted history and stuff there. Yeah, most of Allegan is haunted, like the woods and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Allie's territory.
That's Allie's territory. Yeah,
he's seen the dog man around there.
I'm pretty sure if you guys came up here, Fluffy, and we would be able to find some stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me and Buddy's been to the 100-year-old abandoned cement factory.
Yeah.
So there's quite a few stuff. It's all spread out.
Yeah,
all over the place.
It's not nearby. It's further out.
Yep, traveling distance.
That's how it is in California. There's so much to find, to film. I mean, it's something that you don't have to pay for to get into or anything like that. But even with those places,
Georgie.
I was waiting for him to go live. I wanted to do a long time ago.
Welcome
to
the
new member. Now you're part of the crazy family.
You've always been part of the crazy family, but now you have a badge.
Now you're just green about it.
Now I just joined the crazy taco.
Crazy.
Yeah, places are starting to be, harder and harder to find as they come, because it's either people are vandalizing them or people are buying them out and turning them into something else, or restoring them to the way they were before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Pennsylvania is too. Like, I had so many locations that I used to go to in Pennsylvania, and now like either people destroyed them or set them on fire, or they got demolished or bought out and built apartments or something there. It's crazy. Like, all these good locations are gone now.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the good ones, the real good ones, are kept quiet. So even if you do find it, it's best not to say where it is because people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you live where I do, where it's land of all the abandoned houses.
Yeah.
We know of a place like that, and it's about 3 hours away in Detroit. So there's a lot of places in Detroit.
Yeah. There's quite a bit in San Diego and obviously LA and stuff like that, but I mean, California's huge, so there's so many more places other than San Diego and LA to find locations.
Yeah, I want to get over to Eloise.
Yeah, I want to go there too. Eloise is one of the most haunted places in Michigan.
Hi, Slim.
Rob, I've been playing email tag with the owner of Van Buren County for almost like a year and a half now. Every time I set something up, he never emails me back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to get back in there, but hopefully he responds to one of my emails someday.
Right. Another one is a good place that me and Darren went to was the what was it? The hospital. I can't think of the name of it.
Simpson Hospital?
Simpson Hospital. Yeah, that would be an epic place to do a paranormal investigation.
I like that place, but there's just a lot of contamination there when it comes to getting evidence.
Right.
That's the unfortunate thing with some of the places that we've gone is the noise contamination, like street contamination.
Yep.
Yeah, he still has like an apartment, like a tenant right above where the morgue used to be. I'm like, oh man, but like you're down there doing an EVP session, suddenly you hear a toilet flushing.
Yeah. That was definitely no EVP.
We were at Gila Jail. Yeah. That's right, like where Gila Jail is in Globe, Arizona, is right on an active street. It's like right across the street from a Safeway. So it's a very small town, so it still has everything. It's like really compact, I guess. And so there's still a lot of like, you know, people will walk through the alleyways in the middle of the night and stuff like that. And so when we were doing any type of, you know, EVP or anything like that, or just leaving our voice recorders laying around listening to it, we're like, is that a door outside or is that a door inside? Is that footsteps outside or is it footsteps inside?
What's up, Angel?
If it's not that, it's cars driving by or it's, you know.
There was some undeniable stuff that we caught, but other little things, it's like, I want to say I know what that is, but there's a 50-50 on it, so.
See, like if the roads weren't open in that area, it'd be better. But I mean, there's still people out like 1 or 2 a.m. driving around. So.
But that was a location that was really intense. So we wanted to stay longer, but the EVPs were getting kind of bad. They were getting a little like, we don't need to be here anymore. They were a little aggressive. So.
I think I might have to do another investigation at the POW camp. That place is epic. I mean,
let me know when you go there.
Yeah, we definitely got to get back there.
Yeah, I think you told me about that place before when I was going to come up to Michigan.
Yeah, that place is awesome.
You got really good EVPs there. Like really good EVPs
There's
there.
like a base. There's a couple. I think there's like 2 basements still that you can walk down into, and there's a bunch of foundations. And that was a German World War II POW camp where they held the German prisoners at.
Yeah, another month from today, I will be on YouTube for 3 years. I'm going to have to do like a live stream or something. I want to do like a t-shirt giveaway.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Eventually,
3 years, man. The time's gone by. Bad.
Go out to Michigan, Texas, and stuff.
Oh, me.
I've never been.
Hey,
so.
Klersky.
Hold on.
I love you, Jared.
What's going on?
I wished him a happy sausage day.
Yeah. He loves his sausages.
And happy cream day, babe.
Yeah.
What? Wait a minute. I heard sausage. What?
It's Jared celebrates sausage day every day, so it's his day today.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's happy sausage day to Jared.
And
he likes them all. Vienna sausages,
Dodger dogs. Kielbasa.
He doesn't discriminate.
He's down for all the
sausage.
in 3 days, we'll be on here 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Yay! Happy anniversary.
Hey, Troy.
I just looked at the date and I was like, oh, crap. When did we start?
Wow. Yeah, how fast that time goes.
Yeah.
What's up, Lynn?
Way too fast. Hi, Lynn and Seth.
August 9th this year will be 5 years.
11.
Oh, you're 5 years old?
No, on YouTube.
The sad thing is you had to say no on YouTube.
I've been on here 5 years, 6 years, I think.
Oh.
Noah gets his 30-day chip soon.
Yeah.
Well, see, it's weird. It's weird for me because like my old channel I started in 2018, so technically I've been part of the YouTube community for like 3 years, but like not just one channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob was telling me about you. You were coming back, making a comeback.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, you definitely will for sure.
Yeah, I got some plans. I definitely want to meet up with. I want to meet up with you too, Rob. I mean, we gotta go get together and shoot some videos in Michigan, man. We've been planning that for like what, 2 years now.
2 years, yeah. I'm like, we're definitely gonna make it happen. Let me know when you are coming, and we can get together. Lakeshore, all of us get together, make some epic videos together.
Sounds good, man.
Lakeshore's got a lot of locations that he's been to that are amazing.
Is Lakeshore in Michigan?
Yeah, he's right. He's about 30 minutes away from me.
Okay.
Hi, Troy.
Yep.
What about you, Miss Amy? What do you have coming up? I know you guys just came back from the reunion and all that.
Yeah. Well, first I'm gonna put out our Brown Springs, the collab we did with Tex.
Yeah.
Trinity Paracryptic. So I'm gonna put that out next, and then I'll start on the YouTube or the reunion videos.
Okay.
I'd like more than I normally do because usually I forget and I put my camera down and I start visiting and I don't film anything. And by the time we get back, everybody else is posting videos, and I'm like,
yeah,
what did I do?
Everyone's quicker at posting.
Yeah. So
videos.
I've got quite a few videos this time to put up from there. So.
But it's also
you're in Michigan,
good
buddy.
It's also good to post videos that you've done. You know, like the video I filmed with Omar and Jody in December. I didn't post that till
last month.
Like last month or the month before, and it did good. You know, people forgot about it. People forgot about it, and that they seen like, oh, okay, so let's see his view of it.
Because everyone will be posting kind of the same videos at one time, so.
Well,
so
it was
it's
cool.
better to space it out, though.
It was cool to see Omar and Jody like from another perspective.
Yeah.
Like people filming them instead of them just filming each other.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
exactly.
it was really cool to see that.
So like I have content that me and Jen have filmed, the last couple months that hasn't been put out yet. I mean, other people have filmed at these locations, but everyone gets different things.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I post the jail video or the depot video, because there's a train depot nearby, it's all gonna be
where
different.
the Great White Hype was filmed.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And they all have like really cool backstory. Like that place was used as an infirmary during the Spanish influenza and stuff like that. So it has. Plus, for some reason, this train depot had a lot of suicides and deaths happen around it.
Yeah.
So one of the things the facilitator didn't give us a bunch of information because she's like, "Do you want the information?" And I said, "No, I want to see like what we get, and I'm going to ask you questions." And then we got something from a recent death that occurred, that there was a person that was shot in front of the depot. It's a small town, so for them to have this much activity was crazy. But and I asked her, I was like, "Was someone shot because I kept getting bullet and shoot and trigger and help
And
me.
she got bullied quite a bit.
Yeah. And
Wow.
so when I asked her, I was like, who was shot? Like, not in, but out. And she was like, I don't know how you got that, because it's not even published in the local news.
That's
and
awesome.
then when I met with her with the depot, I asked her, I was like, who's the gentleman? And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, the gentleman with the weird last name that I can't really pronounce. And she just stood there and she's like, I haven't had somebody pick that up that quick. And she's like, can you say his name? And I tried saying it like a couple different ways, and she just stood there and she was like, yeah, that's the former owner. The former. And she has a backstory with him. They were former spouses.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
she was like, I don't know how you picked that up. And he was like, oh, because his energy's behind you. So she just stared, like, she's so sweet.
Shocked.
She's so sweet. She still messages me to this day.
Yeah.
She's like, I want you guys to come back. Like, I want you to come back. And
Wow.
she's like, I don't really invite people back. They usually request to come back, but she's like, I want you guys to come back. So
That's
she was
awesome.
an amazing person. But we had a lot of really cool experiences there.
Yeah, she had told me too, because she was showing us around the depots and stuff and telling us a little bit about the depot, like the second part of the building. And everyone else had walked out to go get the equipment, and I was the last one there because I was asking her some questions. And she did, and I forget what question I asked her, because she brought up something along the lines of 2 other people had, took their own life just recently, like a month and a half prior. It was 2 employees that took their own life.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it was due to the activity or the heaviness inside there or whatever it could be, but not only was it used for the Spanish influenza, it was used for the World War I and II soldiers as well.
Wow.
They put their bodies in there.
Yeah, the trains would bring in the lost soldiers, and they were stored there until they were either moved to the next location or picked up by the families in that vicinity. So there was a lot of activity, a lot of energy.
Yeah.
A lot of energy in that place. So
I'm ready to see that video.
Yeah. We've just been trying to get it, we've had a lot going on.
The jail one is the one you'll want to see, and I'm really trying to like find a way to release this footage without it coming back to bite me in the butt, because when I sat myself alone in the isolation room. Like the mental block, I guess, where they stuck the crazy, prisoner. And I sat there and I did what you're probably not supposed to do, which was just, I sat there and said, here I am. You've been wanting me to come in here. You've been saying it. So here I am.
You might want to backtrack and tell them why they were testing you.
Okay, I'll start from the beginning then. Thanks for throwing me in the bus.
Well, if you're going to tell them, you should tell them.
When we got there, I had my 2 daughters with me. My daughters are 15 and 13. And they've got a mortician for a mom. So they've slept in morgues, they've slept at funeral homes. They're not unfamiliar with the paranormal. They'll actually correct me on certain things. Yeah. So, and him too. So they're like, you did this wrong.
Yeah. They'd be like, you need to do this instead of that.
So when they come with me, they're allowed to do like the preliminary walkthroughs and stuff like that, but they don't really stay. They just want to like see the kind of safer side of it. And then when I think the energy's too heavy, they either go back to the hotel or they go back home or whatever the case may be. So it's putting protective oil on them nonetheless and doing my prayer work and my blessing work on them. And so as I'm rubbing the oil, he's doing a spirit box session just, over yonder. And clear as day, a voice comes through and says, that's not going to work. And I said, oh, really? Well, try me. Oh. And that just came out of my mouth. I didn't mean for it. It just fell out of my mouth because it's like, I'm a mama bear. Don't mess with my babies.
Right.
So after I'm like, it kept, everywhere we went, we kept getting her, second floor and, sit down. And I was like, all right, fine. I finally just, decided to go do it. And it was me and Fluff and a really close friend of mine and her daughter who's older. And so we had kind of separated. They were doing their own thing in the women's block. We were in the isolation room, and we're sitting there, and I'm holding, the ghost tube, like the Ovilus knockoff, I guess you want to call it that. And I'd never used it before. And I'm holding Fluff's phone, which I rarely ever use. And I'm sitting there, and I'm getting things like my ex-husband's name.
Oh wow.
Very personal things that he didn't know himself. So there's nothing that I'd ever discussed about it around him, around his phone, anything like that. So I sat there and I just had a weird, really, really weird sensation come over me. And I looked up at Fluff and he's starting to back away from me. And with wide eyes and everything. And I'm just looking at him and he starts screaming for our friend. And he was like, you just looked insane at that moment. There was like, you wanted to lunge at me. And I was like, and in my head, I'm thinking, I never wanted to do that. And I looked back at the footage, and as it's going through it, like all this, like the name and all this other personal information, you do see my face just start to look menacing. Like I was really angry.
Oh wow.
And you see the spot where he starts backing up, and I'm like, I don't know, I think I would have backed up for me too. But it was weird.
That gave me the chills.
Yeah, so it was, I had never had an experience like that before. But I never felt overwhelmed or unsafe or anything like that. It sucks to me that he felt that way for a brief moment, but then he was like, I was just worried, like, I didn't know what to do. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I would have known what to do. But that was the type of energy that place had, that very intranquil energy of unrested, and just the history behind the place is really, really, really intense too. But the type of stuff that came through just kind of held hands with the history of the place. And when I brushed on certain things with the facilitator, she was like, yeah, I'm shocked you caught that. But I didn't catch any of the residential spirits that people associate with that place. I didn't catch any of that. Those spirits were very personal.
Right.
So I didn't get anybody like by name or association to the place of people that have died there or anything like that. I didn't get any of that. It was like they wanted me to know, no, we're more real than that, and we're not going to play around with you. So we're just going to make this, we're going to make it what it is. And so I'm trying to play around with the idea of how to release that without releasing too much personal information or names.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's huge, because I know she don't. Really, I don't want any of that.
But it's really cool evidence.
Yes,
and it's those things that you hope to catch.
Yep. We weren't expecting to catch any of that. No. We were just expecting to film and see what we could pick up on.
We were thinking
the
some
camera.
Orbs, some like
some small
bangs,
noises,
whatever. We were open to anything, but we weren't expecting anything to get personal. And sometimes spirits get personal.
Exactly.
They let you know. They let you know that they're there and their energy is connecting with you.
Because they're human. They were human at one point too. Most people, not everyone remembers that. They just think, oh, they're spirits.
Very interesting. And if you're ever in Globe, Arizona, I fully advocate for anybody to go check it out.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Absolutely.
Georgie looks hypnotized.
I was
George is just interested. He's like, nah, I want to go.
Yeah. That gave me chills the whole time I was listening to it.
Mm-hmm. Like Amy, I'll show you that. I'll personally show you that evidence. So, I'll show it to you like behind the scenes.
Yeah, Amy,
because it's really cool.
If you want to FaceTime after, we can show her.
Yeah. I think maybe we would do like a behind the scenes. We'll do like a behind the scenes party and show like people we trust with that information. Yeah. I might not make it public.
Yeah.
But I still want people to see because it's really cool.
Yeah.
And it's something that's helpful to others in the paranormal, like how to respond to something like that or learn from it. It was really cool.
Well,
hey Dan,
honestly, you looked like you were gonna cry a little bit too because you were just shocked that it would even give you that type of information. Because it got
like
deep. It got really deep. Really deep. It was like she's like, what? It said what?
It was like stabs in the back from ghosts.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Wow.
Just because she said try me after putting protective oil on her daughters.
And they did. They were like, all right, we will.
Yeah.
So I went and I grounded myself for a little bit after that, but then I came back in. I came back in and I was like, okay, I respect you. Please respect me. Yeah. And then the EVPs and the spirit box session just got more intense from there. They got more. I don't think they were directed at us. I think it was those spirits were coming out.
Yeah.
Those that have, because there was hangings that had occurred there, and hangings of people that weren't guilty.
Right.
Come to find out later on. So these aggressive spirits were now coming through because we had given them that ability to do so.
Yeah.
So I think that's what was happening. But at the time, we were like, okay, maybe it's time to go. So that's what we did.
We stayed as much as we could. I think we stayed till a little bit after 3.
Yeah.
She said we could have stayed the whole night, but everyone was getting tired. And
well, we had an 18-year-old with us, and she hadn't been to too many investigations, so my thing was like safety and her well-being and stuff.
Yeah. It does. It wears you out, though. Like, we've gone to many places where we're saying, oh, we're going to be here all night long. We don't have to check out till 10. And then at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, we're like, no, I'm done. I'm exhausted.
That much energy in one place, and
yeah,
the adrenaline and everything, it can drain.
I think the next day we almost slept half the day.
Yeah.
We slept in a little bit before we went to the depot.
Yeah.
Lakeshore, what's one of the craziest places that you've been in? Because you're what, a sensitive, right?
I would be like a powerful empath. I see things too sometimes. Craziest place. Let's see. Well, besides Hell's Bridge, we did a theater back when we first started. That place was wicked. It was originally built in the 1900s, and someone had wanted us to go in there and do some investigations, and I seen an apparition, and a door was opening up, and just a lot of weird stuff going on there. Someone was using a Ouija board in the back, putting their blood on it and cutting themselves, and some nasty stuff going on. We drove by there not too long ago, and they have that whole place torn apart.
Wow.
They were supposed to build apartments there, but it literally looked like they just gutted it and left it.
Maybe they're going to use it for some sort of other property instead of apartments or condos.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure what they'd use it for with all that energy stuff in there.
I don't know. That's
crazy.
Yeah, and not to mention the whole town on that side burned down in the early 1920s. So it's like everywhere I go, I seem to run into the same thing where it involved a fire, and there's a reason for that. I lived through 2 house fires.
Oh, wow.
And it's just like, it's kind of a weird coincidence, but I still don't know what it means, but I seem to run into that a lot.
Yeah.
What about you, Noah? What's one of the craziest locations you've been to?
Off the top of my head, it has to be Belchertown Asylum with Lou. That place was a children's asylum, and supposed to be extremely active. That place is actually gone now because they actually demolished every building on that property. Wow. But me and Lou went there when there were only a couple buildings left, like the main building and a couple other like dorm buildings that they used to live in. And in the main building, we were doing a paranormal investigation in there. First of all, from the minute we got there, we heard clear voices like coming from pretty much every room that we went into. First of all, it sounded like a male's voice, and then we heard a couple female voices. That's actually, if you watch my video, it's the first video I posted on this channel. You can clearly hear at multiple points a male's voice like yelling at us, and there was nobody in there with us, so it was absolutely crazy. And then we were doing a EVP session because Lou wanted to do an EVP session, and he asked if it was safe for us to be there and if they wanted us to leave. And as soon as he asked that, the windows in the room right next to us all started shattering by themselves.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it at the end of that video. He said, "Are we safe to be here? Do you want us to leave?" There was no response on EVP spirit box, but all we heard was the windows shattering. Like every single window in that room was just shattering by itself. And we like ran out of there like as soon as it started happening.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that place was definitely sketchy. I mean, we saw what looked like to be a shadow, an apparition in there walking through one of the rooms. Like I said, we heard voices, windows shattering, like everything happened in that place. It was just crazy.
What about you, Georgie? What's one of the craziest places you've been to? I think I may know, but
I know.
I think I know too, but
it's Riverdale Road. I really want to talk about that. That I've been working on my experience on that road, but every time that I work in that video, my experience in that place, it ends by not good. So I stopped for a while, but Riverdale Road is like really bad experience for me. Since day one, because I already did the whole story of Riverdale Road.
It's
Uh, it's really evil. A lot of stuff, bad stuff happened there. Well, the first thing happened to me is because my car hit by something, and I didn't realize until I watched my footage, and then I read the story that this jogger got hit by a car, and now he's after cars hitting cars. So that's what happened to me. Something hit my car, and I was wondering. I think it was the same guy that got run over by a car. That everybody's saying that it's hitting cars every time a car passes through that road. That's the first thing happened to me in that road, and since the first time I went, I felt negative since the first time I went there. It was bad that I felt there. And then I went with the steel one, and everything started getting bad. I started getting scratched, push, and a lot of bad stuff. A lot of bad stuff. And then one time I went to do a live stream there, even though I shouldn't went by myself. I went there to do a live stream, and right there I also got pushed and scratched again. And when I was about to leave, someone like comment on on that live stream and pointed what time was when they hear this voice of a woman saying that drive. So I rewatched it, and there was a woman saying drive, like a really really like faint voice saying drive, like to get out of there and drive. And that day something followed me home. So everybody started getting bad and bad, but I am by getting back and back and back over there when I shouldn't be going back anymore. And then I went with the steel one again. 2 times I went back. The two last time was the worst times. Rich the steel got that part. Like I got froze. I didn't move. I don't remember that. I got froze. I didn't move at all. And then I come back and I started puking. A lot of stuff. Bad.
Wow.
And the last one, also I got froze, but I am by getting pushed right there after I unfroze on that video. But right in the last one, we did narcophonics, and it was bad. Like it say push you when I did get pushed. When they say in the narco, I got pushed, and no, a lot of experience on that place. Because the real story, the bad story is when this guy went insane a long time ago. He had a mansion with his family, and then he went insane and burned his wife and kids inside of that mansion and burned them. But he went insane. They said that he got possessed or something, and then he burned it, and then he disappeared, and nobody saw him anymore.
Wow.
And I realized a while back that the times that me and the 2 times that Steel one me went to that part, that's where the mansion was. So that's what I was getting attacked so bad, because that's where the mansion was, where he burned his family.
Yeah.
So it was really bad, and I'm not planning to go back there anymore.
No.
So whoever wants to go there, they better be careful.
Is that in Colorado?
Yeah, it's close to me. It's like 20 minutes away from me.
Okay.
And I have to go to work, and I have to pass through that road all the time.
Hey guys, I gotta actually hop off here. Allie and I gotta get up early. She's gotta head to work at 5. And,
All right.
so I know it was a short one.
Bye.
Bro,
Bye,
take care.
Nice. Hey, thanks everyone
easy, man.
for having me.
Guys, make sure you all check out my boy Darren, Lakeshore
Nice meeting you,
Paranormal.
Noah. Nice seeing you, Fluff.
Take it easy.
Have a good one, man.
Bye, Amy.
Bye. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Crap.
What about you, Amy?
Well, mine used to be the Mountain House, but now it's actually at one of my favorite places. It's the Hill House, and I have not even released this part of the video because I don't want to release it because we started filming like normal. We were doing a series on the house. We were doing a video in each room, the history and investigation and everything. And in that room, I started getting really agitated. I didn't even sound like myself because me and Lainey, we investigate together all the time. We have fun with it, but I was so agitated and I was just talking out of my head. And then I started coughing really bad. And then when I started talking again, it did not sound like me. It sounded, I have a manly voice anyway. Don't yell at me, Mary. But I sounded like a man, and it wasn't a good man either. It sounded evil. And Lainey, I heard Lainey say, "What is wrong with you?" And then I was just like, I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm not even filming no more. I just started grabbing all the equipment and I just started walking out the door. I didn't even care about all of our stuff that was in the other rooms.
Right.
As soon as I got out to where the front porch ends, I looked like the Exorcist. I mean, I vomited everywhere. But as soon as I did that, I felt better. Like, and Lainey kept saying, "You didn't even sound like yourself." And I was like, "Oh, yes, I did." And until I went back and watched the footage of it, and then I was just like, "What the?" That was not me. And so I definitely feel like something was trying to attach. And luckily it didn't happen, but yeah, that really freaked me out. And I will not even release the footage just because I can't edit it.
Yeah.
I can't. But I'm going back because I want to find out what it was. But I will be a lot more protected this time.
I can't say anything really negative has happened to me, but the craziest place, one of them, I was talking about the mill. It was me and Shawn and Bat Rican, and we caught so much activity there. It was unbelievable what we caught. We actually were in one of the rooms where the mill was actually owned by Henry Ford. He actually restored it because they were going to tear it down, but he saved the mill from being tore down.
Yeah.
So he restored the mill, and after he bought it, but then there's so much history at that place. It's unbelievable. All Henry Ford's been there. Who else? Thomas Edison's been in that mill. So many famous people been there when he was alive, and he owns the mill. But when we were there, me, Shawn, and Bat Rican were sitting in this one room, just sitting there, and you could hear somebody walking across the floor, and we're like, it's just three of us in there. And there's a lot of stories. There's like a little girl that supposedly haunts one of the rooms in the basement, and there's other children that haunt the one of the rooms upstairs. And oh man, it was just crazy. I'm like, I could hear somebody walking across the floor, but then I went to the one room where they were, and I opened the door, and there was nothing in there. But then if you listen to the video I made, me, Shawn, Bat Rican are talking, and I literally heard somebody say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Like EVP, a clear as day EVP. You could hear two EVPs. And I'm only using my cell phone, and you could hear hi, and I think they said hi twice. And then me, Shawn, Bat Rican go upstairs, and we're in the second floor, and everybody else is downstairs. And there was a couple other paranormal groups that went with us, a couple friends of mine. And we were in the one room. Me and Shawn were on the one side of the room, and Bat Rican was close to this bed and stuff. And he said, "Are the children in here?" They let us know they were in there because one of the barrier things somehow shot across and got loose and shot across and scared the hell out of us. And we tried to debunk that, and we couldn't. And it happened to the other group, Afterlife Road. They were with us, and it happened to them too. And we could not debunk that at all. That's why I really want to go back to that place, but then I'm like, I don't want to, because then we had to sign the waiver, and but it is extremely haunted.
Yeah.
Didn't you get a laugh or something in that one too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought so.
But the children are like really playful, but we didn't feel any negative or bad energy at all in that whole place. I want to definitely go back. It was well worth it. We were there almost all night.
You know who gets really good EVPs in their videos is Gold Coast Paranormal.
Yeah.
They get some crazy stuff in their videos, like crisp clear too. So I'm always jealous of their stuff. I'm like, how'd you manage to get that?
Yeah, Shawn.
Another crazy place I can think of off the top of my head is a place I went to with James the Fam, and we weren't even expecting to go there when he came to Pennsylvania. It was a bed and breakfast that we found when we were driving around, and we had just gone to Gettysburg and filmed a few videos there. And a little ways from Gettysburg is this town called Mercerburg, and he was looking for bed and breakfasts to stay at because he thought, well, maybe we can find a cool one and shoot a video there and see if it's haunted or not. So he was looking it up on the internet, and he found one called Mercerburg Inn, and he contacted them and see if it was booked out or anything. And they said that they had rooms open for us. So he told me to drive there. And when we got there, we saw there was like this huge cemetery across the street. And he was like, yo, this is a good sign. This is a good sign. We might be able to shoot a video. And we walk in, and there's a lady there at the desk at the Mercerburg Inn. And he tells her that we would like to film a video there and if we could get permission to do it. And she tells us, yeah, that's fine and everything. And then she says that we're the only two people there to rent a room that night. In that whole entire mansion, we're the only two people there. So she's like, you guys can film at any of the rooms you want. You can go anywhere you want in this entire mansion for your video. The only places you can't go is one of the sides of the basement and the attic. And it was the weirdest thing ever because James is like, he's looking at me kind of weird. And he's like, what's wrong with the attic? Why can't we go up in the attic? And she says, well, we used to let people go up in the attic, but then we had an incident happen and nobody can go up there anymore. And James looks at me like, what is she talking about? Like, what incident would have happened in the attic that they don't let anybody go up there anymore? So we're thinking this place has to be pretty paranormally active and something must have happened up there. So we hang out there for a while, and we go over to the cemetery and shoot a little clip over there, a little video. And then we go back to the mansion at 3 a.m. and we decide to do a 3 a.m. challenge there. And we went down, we were kind of like looking at the lobby area and stuff, a little bit on the outside. And she had told us that the game room, like which is the other side of the basement, she was going to keep it open for us so we can go in there and film. So we were looking for it and everything, and it was actually locked on the outside. And we were like, wow, she forgot to keep it unlocked for us. So we're not going to be able to film there. But then we found another staircase inside the mansion to go down in this game room. So we went down in and we were filming it, and it was like pretty epic game room too. Like they had a pool table down there, air hockey table, all kinds of board games, puzzles, like everything down there. It was pretty cool. And this is like an old like 1800s mansion, so the architecture and everything down there is really neat too.
Yeah.
And me and James filmed down there together, and he's like, hey, we should split up so our videos are a little bit different, you know, because we don't want our videos to be exactly the same. We want to catch different things in our videos. So I head upstairs and he stays down in the game room. And literally 2 minutes after I go upstairs, I hear this like this clicking noise down the basement. And it was pretty loud. And I hear James down there. He goes, Noah, you got to come down here. There's no way that just happened. And I run down there. I'm like, what happened? What happened? I look at the pool table and everything is moved. Like the balls on the pool table were all lined up. and they were all moved on the pool table. And I'm like, dude, what just happened? Like, why is this different than it was when I went upstairs? And he's freaking out. He's like, James the Fam doesn't freak out about a lot of stuff, but he was freaking out about this. And he's like, dude, I got to show you this footage. I caught this on camera. And he shows me it in his video of this place. You can see he's standing by the pool table and he says, does anybody want to play pool with me? Does anybody want to play pool with me? And then he walks over by the air hockey table. Well, right when he walks over by the air hockey table, somebody takes a shot on the pool table. Like the balls literally move by themselves and take a shot and put one of the pool balls in a pocket. And he caught it all on camera. And he showed me this footage and I was like, there is no way that just happened there. Like, you were literally standing right there when that happened. And he asked if it wanted to play pool with him, and it did.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
so I was like sketched out, and that was, we weren't even expecting that place to be haunted, and it was like super haunted.
Awesome.
And
Little
that would
hidden
be-
gem.
Yeah. And I mean, that was like, and the thing was, that was like the first place I'd ever been where I saw like true paranormal activity too. So I was like, and I gotta sleep here for the night.
right.
Another thing was, the chandelier that was right outside of our room kept turning on and off by itself too. Cause like we were upstairs and it was on, and he said, leave this light on because we're gonna be coming back up. Well, when we went back up the second time, it was turned off, and we were like, how'd this turn off by itself? Like we didn't do that. And then when we came back up again from going downstairs, it was on again. So it kept coming back on and off by itself. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know if anybody like died in that place or what happened in the attic, but obviously there's some kind of story about the attic and everything. They don't let anybody up there. And me and him even look for the attic stairs to try to get upstairs to the attic. And they have it blocked off with this big like dresser type thing.
Wow.
So they don't want anybody up there at all.
Wow.
But I definitely want to go back to that place with a few more people and like stay there again to see if anything happens again.
Yeah.
Fluffy, actually, that's where I was gonna take you when you were gonna come to PA that day because I had that on that list.
Yeah.
I had us doing an overnight challenge there.
Yeah, I still have that list for Maryland, PA, New York, and New Jersey.
Well, he
Yeah.
can come visit you and you can steal him and do overnight challenges.
Yeah, all right, sounds good.
Wife, you'll stay home. You go play with the boys. That's our little dream, is to have a wedding, like when we get married, is to do it at a haunted location and then have all the guests instead of like a reception, participate in like a group investigation.
Yeah.
So that's what we wanted to do, is find like a really cool haunted location or haunted venue, and then like just, you know, I tell everybody, bring your equipment, don't dress fancy, don't do none of that. Let's just have a great old grand time, because we're gonna be up all night, so don't dress fancy.
That's what we did for our vow renewal for our 20th. Is
There
we
you go.
were supposed to renew our vows at the Hill House, but one of the shows from the Travel Channel ended up booking it on top of us, and so since we weren't paying as much, they dropped us, and so we ended up going to the only other abandoned haunted place we could find, which was an abandoned haunted strip club.
There you go.
So that's where we renewed our vows.
I think somebody gave me a super chat.
Yes, it was Jen.
Thank you, Jen.
Man.
But are y'all gonna live stream your wedding for all of us that aren't gonna be able to be there?
For the wedding?
Yes.
Yeah. But I anticipate a lot of people being able to come.
That'd be awesome.
That would be
We'll have
awesome.
to plan it, or like, you know, we'll have to pick a location that's in the same place as the reunion.
Yeah, there we go.
That way everybody gets to go.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we were just talking to Amy earlier about next year's reunion and making plans for that so we can actually go to that one.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I wish it was here.
Give y'all hugs.
because I'm watching all the, everybody's videos, and I'm like, darn it. But it wasn't meant
North
to be for us
Carolina.
this year, but next year.
Yes. I'm so ready.
Yeah, it needs to get here quick.
Yeah. It does. It takes forever to get here, and then that week goes by so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it that way with like weddings or any special
Yes.
event? It's like
Yes.
it takes forever to plan it out, and you're stressing, and then it's like boom, it's gone.
Yep.
Oh, some PLE.
Happens in a blink.
Good, PLE. You need to come.
Yes, we're dragging him with us next year.
Me and Jen were
Yeah.
talking about
We already
that
said
earlier.
that, and I was like,
when we go, if we go, we're taking PLE.
PLE's
We're taking
coming.
Nubs.
Nubs is coming.
We're
If I have to go drive around and pick everybody up in a bus.
And we're gonna take Melissa.
That's right.
That'd be awesome to see
Yeah, and
them.
Melissa and Patrick. So I'm like, I have to save up because I have to buy like 4 hotel rooms. I'm like, some people, if I'm going, everybody going.
That's right.
Then we get to see PLE without the mask.
That's debatable.
I was gonna say I doubt it.
Yeah.
He might wear it around certain people. He might not, depending. All depends.
I ain't ashamed. I'll walk around with him with that mask on.
Oh, I would too.
I'm gonna go get me a PLE mask just so I can be his doppelganger.
That would be fun. All of us get a mask.
I'll be his
to wear.
arch nemesis.
Yeah, Cody has his Uber truck.
We said with the mask and with the suit.
With the suit.
He would wear the suit too. His tie, his his jacket.
Gator.
Thank you.
We're gonna at the wedding. Fluff's gonna wear the wig.
No.
If you didn't catch that, you need to catch that on Paranormal. I was really shocked. I was really shocked he allowed me to do, or he asked me. It wasn't even allowed me. He was the one that was like, so I'm going to dress up like a girl. And I was like, wait a minute. You once told me that you would never do something like that, ever, ever. So where'd this come from? And he's like, I want to try.
It's not only because of that, but because of everything that has been going on around YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be better to make people laugh instead of have them be upset or down.
Right.
So,
He took one
I
for
mean,
the team.
why not?
And he was so pretty.
He was
She was
pretty.
jealous. She was jealous of my eyelashes.
This guy has eyelashes for days.
I think we're all jealous of your
Bitches.
eyelashes. Fluffy.
Mhm.
And he has the
I
prettiest skin and the prettiest eyes. And you know what? Just go away.
I think I said something like,
So,
"Man,
Rob,
that
you're
chick
getting a run
looks
for your
good.
money.
That chick's sexy in that beard or something."
We get enough Jack and Coke, and then we might get him to wear the wig at the reunion.
There we go.
Captain Coke, whatever it is. See, I already have the beautiful Amy here, and now I got the beautiful Fluff. I'm just not.
Can you tell her, Amy, she's beautiful because she doesn't think so?
Oh, yeah, she is definitely beautiful. Inside and out.
You are.
Yes.
Definitely. I could not be happier for the both of you because you both are amazing people. And you only find that one person, you know, it's a once in a lifetime deal. And for you two to find each other, especially through YouTube, I'm so happy for you. And I pray every day.
All because I was an Omar fan.
Well, that's the whole reason how she found me was through Omar's vlog. I was at his house eating Hungry Howie's pizza. And we had that last night for dinner. But I decided to put mayonnaise on the pizza because...
I thought it was Tiff who was like...
No, Tiff first started putting mustard and ketchup on her pizza because she did that when she was in school.
Oh, I remember that night because I was gagging with the mayonnaise. Ugh.
Yeah. And then I put mayonnaise on my pizza because she wouldn't. She's like, you try, go ahead. I'm like, okay.
But she did try it.
Did she?
Yeah,
She did try it.
You tried it.
And then I put Nutella on pizza. She's like, you can try this. She's like, what else do I have in the pantry you can try on pizza?
Yeah, you and Boston tried the Nutella on pizza.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's not bad. Because I'm sitting there with, my daughters are huge Omar fans. And that's how I came into the paranormal, like via YouTube. like the paranormal communities on YouTube was. My
Mhm.
daughters were like, "Mom, you got to watch this," and it was an Omar video, and this was forever ago. They were tiny, and back when he was like first starting with the paranormal,
Mhm.
and so they were like, we were all watching it. They're like, "Oh, Mom, Omar uploaded a video," and we were all laying on my bed, and we were watching it, and I was like, "Who's this guy? I'd never seen him before," and I knew everybody that Omar filmed with. We knew everyone, and so I see this guy, and I'm like, "Who's this one? I've never seen him before," and he's really cute, and he has a cute little smile, and I was like, "Ooh," and then. We're watching him eat this pizza, and the girls are like gagging. They're like, "Who would do that?" And I'm like, "Well, if he can still be cute putting all this stuff on pizza, then he must be cute." So I went and stalked his channel, but I wouldn't freaking comment or say anything because I was too nervous. And I don't get nervous for anything. But one night he threw a live stream for PLE, and I spoke for the first time.
You were at work.
And I was at work. And so I was like, "Hi. Hi."
Aww.
And he like responded back, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh, he spoke to me," and I was like all giddy for like 10 seconds. and then he followed me on Twitter. Like he was one of my first followers. Like, you were like the second follower I had.
That's
And
awesome.
It went from there. So I snagged him. He
Well,
mine.
I was definitely happy whenever I finally seen it like on Twitter and stuff, and I kind of was putting two and two together. I was just like, yes.
Some
They're
people
perfect.
knew right
They're
away
perfect.
before we announced it, and some people were like, "Who's this woman?" Because I came out of nowhere, literally, like came out of nowhere in the paranormal community. I'm very known in the tarot community, but in the paranormal community, it's like, "Who's this woman?" And so when I showed up, it was like nobody knew who I was or anything like that, and I didn't know anybody, but I got to know everybody really quick.
Yeah.
Everybody was really sweet, really polite, really welcoming. So there's, the community we have is really awesome. And I'm really glad that everybody welcomed me in so open-armed and everything. I mean, nobody knew I had any background in the paranormal. And I mean, that doesn't totally matter, but it was nice that you guys welcomed me without knowing that and stuff like that. So I was like really happy about that. And, it's been fun, had a lot of interesting points, but it's been fun nonetheless.
But you kind of came into everyone's chats being so supportive and so sweet to everybody, and
I tried.
So I know we all appreciated that.
Yeah.
So of course, you can't help but fall in love with you guys.
Oh, it's this one. It's this beard. Everyone loves this beard.
You guys definitely are good together.
Yeah. Yes.
And then he comes to California and moves in.
Have to get everything shipped here from Mass in August. So
yeah,
I've been trying to save up for that because it's not.
Yeah,
I think it would have drove y'all crazy though if you would have been apart for.
That was the thing. I was like, when we got the plane ticket, it was a one-way ticket because he was like, "I don't know if I'm gonna be there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks," and I was like, "Here, let's do this. Let's just get the one-way, and you decide when you're here," because we had a ton of filming plans and stuff like that, and things we wanted to do. We didn't know how long that was gonna take.
Yeah.
So it became like, weeks went by. We filmed and we did a bunch of stuff, and then it became the like, you know what, I think I'm gonna stay, and so he did.
Aww, I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Omar.
Hi, Omar.
What's up, Omar?
I'm not saying it, Lynn. Don't even try. He's moving from Mass. He's moving from Mass. I can't say it. I can't say the state. I cussed in it. I cussed in it. Yeah.
Not just one time for me.
She's moving from Mass.
I could say it before.
He's
I love how Amy says Massachusetts.
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 Yes. Massachusetts.
Man, I'm gonna kick your butt.
I think one of the first times I saw Amy go live, she said Massachusetts. And I was like, yes. That's when I fell in love with Amy, by the way. So that's the story of this one and that one.
The other one, it's Amy can't say Washington.
Hush your mouth, Rob.
Does she say Washington?
Yes, I do.
Washington.
Yes, I do.
PLE says it Washington too.
See? I
Ask
ain't
PLE
feeling
to spell
one.
Mississippi. He can't do it.
It goes over his head.
He can't do the M-I cricket letter.
That's the only way I can do it. Crooked letter, I.
Humpback, humpback.
Amy, Lynn's asking you where she lives.
You live above Oregon, Lynn.
She won't even say it. She won't even say it.
Where do I live, Amy?
Washington. See, this one can't pronounce an R, and PLE takes all the R's that he drops and he puts them in places they don't belong, like Washington. Who said I love you first?
Doris.
He did.
Aw.
He said I love you first. I said I love you more first.
Selena.
Washington, Lynn. Washington.
Washington.
What do you do to your hair in the shower there?
I wash it.
Condition it.
Hey, Selena.
Hi, Selena.
It's not.
Fluffy.
Rob, I think your phone smacks so much whenever
Hey,
I'm
say
on here
something
because it knows I
Boston.
don't like it.
Uh-huh.
Like a Boston person would.
Fix that, but
If it involves swearing, so I don't know if it
No,
should
it
be.
doesn't.
Most of us.
No, it
What?
doesn't.
What?
Like, where's the what do you guys call liquor stores?
Backy.
That I told him I can't go to Massachusetts because
Carrie.
I don't know how to speak the language.
Easy.
I don't know how to speak the language.
It'll be easy.
I can speak like 4 languages. I can't speak
Boston slang.
I can't speak Boston slang. Like they call it.
So-
Like, what do you guys call it when you do a U-turn? Like we call it.
Banging a Yui.
We call it flipping a big
Mhm. That's
bitch
what we call it.
in California. So
So this
we call it Michigan Yui.
you guys call them
Michigan Yui.
Michigan
So-
Yui, yeah.
Hi, Tiffany.
Tips in here?
What's up, Tiffany? How you doing?
Yep, there she is.
Hey, Tiffany.
What's up, Tiff? But yeah, just a few Boston slang words that she probably wouldn't be able to say. Packy, definitions of a liquor store.
I didn't know what a packy was. Why would I know what a packy was? I thought that's
Packy?
into a box. I don't know.
Packy.
Townie. Townie
Well,
means
we-
like, you know, like the inside in the
Everybody-
Boston area.
Everybody calls like a native to a town a townie, right? I mean,
Mhm.
I get called. I used to live in Arizona. I got called a zonie for forever. I am not a
A
zonie.
zonie?
I'm a Southern California native. But as soon as you get the license plate, you're a zonie, right? So everybody thought I was a bad driver, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
And
You
then, of
too,
course,
Kev?
And then of course people say Dunkin' Donuts. Bostonians say Dunks.
We
Dunks.
call
Dunk.
Starbucks the buck.
Dance.
Or
Packy
Stella.
sounds like that Danish dish thing. That's what it sounds like.
Supper.
So how people pronounce? So people would usually say supper, it's like supper. No, Bostonian people we say supper. S-U-P-P-A-H. Yeah.
Supper.
But I've messed with him. I'm like, so
See?
you don't
I
say.
told you.
Okay, hold on.
Taking a U-turn.
They
banging.
never. The R's are silent in Boston, right?
Mhm.
How do you say orange? It's not true. He says his R's. They're
Uh-huh.
collective.
I always say my nephew is from
Clicker.
up north because
That.
he has a thing with people getting
Like a
hacked.
big
He
pop?
says hacka.
Yeah. The pike. So
So do you guys say soda or do you say pop?
soda,
I
I
say
say
soda.
pop.
pop.
It's pop.
Unless I'm at the Circle K because they have Polar Pop cups, then it's pop.
I say Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet
Just so I can be
Pepper.
clear.
You know what I
That's what I'm
saw?
gonna get.
I saw the QT cups in your streams, like
Yeah.
holding a QT cup, and I'm like, I miss those. Those are in Arizona. They're not in California. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
the QT.
QT.
The QT has like hot pretzels and stuff.
Yeah.
And I love
Oh,
that.
the
They have
pretzels with cheese.
they have a food counter. You can get like pizza and stuff.
I love QT. Me too.
Did you guys have? They're in Utah, right? 'Cause
What?
aren't they like
What?
QTs? Didn't you guys
QT?
have those there?
I think so.
I thought they were owned
I know
by
they
like
had Chevron,
Mormons.
Circle K. They had. I'm not.
Georgie likes the coffee from QT.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's very good.
Yes, it is.
In Arizona, you have QTs and you have speedways. And believe it or not, in Phoenix, there's like 2 7-Elevens. So if you like 7-Eleven, don't go to Phoenix. They ain't got them. But in California, we have 7-Elevens and Circle K's everywhere. And the other thing that you'll find in Arizona, like they love Burger King. They love them some Burger King. They are on every street corner. They're worse than a Starbucks. Here we have a lot of Starbucks. We don't have, where I live, we don't have a Dunkin'.
We don't have Burger King around this area much.
We have more Starbucks here too.
We have one.
We got a lot
here.
here.
We have a lot more Jack in the Boxes around here than we do.
Our big burger place is Whataburger.
Yeah.
We don't have any of that here.
Texas loves their Whataburger.
I ain't eating, Lynn. It's Rob's phone.
Yeah, my phone's popping.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania, we got Five Guys for burgers. That's what we got here.
Five
We
Guys
got
is
Five
good.
Guys.
It's expensive.
It is expensive.
Yeah, it is.
It's expensive.
Hello,
But it's
Corinne.
good, and you get
Oh,
peanuts.
yeah. Yeah, definitely best fries around.
Yeah. Oh, and if you get them to double fry them, they're really good.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys get peanuts at Five Guys. You get like a bag of peanuts.
Yep. You don't got any Sheets out there? Sheets
What?
gas stations?
Oh,
Wow, I thought that was like a nationwide thing.
Georgie, tell them the name of your gas stations.
Oh God.
I don't even know my gas station.
The one that we saw, we had to stop and take pictures of it because it was so funny. They have one that's called Come and Go.
Come and go.
Oh, God.
And it's spelled
It's spelled the right way.
the wrong way. It's spelled
It's spelled the
correct
rated
way.
R way.
I had to
It's
stop
the
and take
American way.
pictures.
You have to, when you see those, you have to.
Yeah.
I love roadside gas stations and roadside attractions. Like when you go to Las Vegas, there's an alien jerky place. You'll get alien.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
I love stuff like that.
Hi Shayna.
Yeah,
Sheets
me and
is-
PLE live like not too far from each other, so we have the same exact things.
Yeah, Sheets is usually like PA, North Carolina area, so it's
Well,
yeah,
it's just
Sheets
like,
is awesome though.
when I lived in Florida, we had Publix as our main
Oh, okay.
grocer.
Mhm.
Don't ask for it on this side because they have no idea what you're talking about.
you got
Yeah.
Bonds over this way. You have
Like
what is it?
Safeways
Yeah,
and
Safeways.
Food for Less and stuff like that. But over yonder, you guys have like Publix and stuff like that.
I mean,
I miss
obviously-
me some Publix though.
Obviously,
I
you
love
have
their
Walmart and
coupon
Target.
days.
Yeah, we don't have any of that here.
No,
What's
we
your
have
name? You guys got, but you're Walmart. You got some super Walmart up there.
We got
Yep.
lots of Walmarts.
What about Target?
Well, I'm sorry, what?
what was that you said?
What was that again?
What? I said Target.
Target.
Target?
R.
Target.
Roll the R, baby. Come on, roll it. Say butter.
Not yet,
Say butter.
Butter. Target, Walmart.
We have Kroger, Food Lion, and then when you get down further south, it's HEB.
Yeah.
Walmart and Myers, yes. We got.
I wish we had
Walmart and
HEB up
Myers.
here.
Yeah, we got giant food stores for our grocery store up here in PA.
Kmart's, yes, PLE, Kmart's. We have Kmart's at one point.
I miss me some Kmart.
They closed all the ones in
We-
Texas down.
Yeah.
We are getting our first Wahlburgers too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and
Where
I'm
was the
definitely
one
going to
this
eat
was?
there.
Vegas.
I want to go there.
Vegas.
There's one in Detroit, and there's going to be one in Grand Rapids. There's only 2 in Michigan. That's it.
Wow. Let them open up. They get more
Yep.
business that way.
The Wahlburgers in Grand Rapids is going to be downtown and the Marriott. There's the hotel downtown.
Don't forget too. Everyone had Toys R Us at one point.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
hate that that's
You're
In
all
gone.
Canada
me
now.
too.
I hate that Toys R Us. That ended my whole childhood right there.
Same. Like the only Toys
Yeah,
R
it
Us
sucked.
we had was
Yeah.
in New Hampshire, and now that's a Family Dollar store.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ours
Wow.
are spirit
Yes.
stores. Ours are still abandoned. They turn them into
Yeah.
spirit stores.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So did ours.
We got
PLE,
3
PLE just said
Chick-fil-A's
we
here.
have 30 left. 30 Kmart's left in
Is
the
Wow.
whole country.
Is the one in Ramona still there? I know
Am
that-
I the only one that remembers back in the day when Kmart had the little food court thingy in the front and they had those
I was the
Oh
manager
yeah, that
of
was
the
awesome.
Kmart Cafe.
That was awesome.
We
those
called
were
it
the
K
best
Cafe.
sandwiches ever.
It was an actual grill.
Yeah.
You got grilled because I was the manager at the one. That was one of my first jobs. And I was
I
the manager of
love
the K
that one.
Cafe, and you ran the blue light specials. And
Yep.
Yeah, the blue light specials. I remember those.
What's up, Stephanie?
Hi, Stephanie.
We have one Kmart left in Michigan.
Hey, Stephanie.
Wow.
PLE says they were supposed to be coming back. I think Toys R Us or Kmart. one of the
KB's
two.
Toys.
KB's Toys. PLE just said too.
KB Toys.
Oh, we lost
But
Georgie.
no, Kmart always had a smell about it.
Yes.
When you
It
went
did
in
the
there,
distinct smell.
it had a distinct smell. And
Yep.
all that smell reminds me of is Halloween now.
Yeah.
Because I used to go to Kmart religiously for their Halloween section. They had like the best stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it reminds me of.
Lynn Seth is asking us if we're in Southern or Northern California.
I am in Southern California.
It is, George.
Welcome back, Georgie.
Oh, sorry.
Hello,
Welcome
George.
back.
I'm taking your spot.
Welcome
George.
back, George.
That's okay. I always click the wrong
We're just letting
thing.
other people talk too, so we weren't able to read the comment. Lynn said, "Have they not seen me?"
KJ said they have Kmart in Australia still. Wow.
They do.
Wow.
Wow. I know. Is
They
there any
need-
like Sears stores or did they
Oh,
close all the
Sears.
Sears?
I see
They
you,
got
man.
rid of a lot of
They
them.
still
they
have a
got rid
couple
of
of Sears. They had a Sears right up from my house, but it just closed down. Well, it didn't close down completely. They only have appliances now. Like the
Yeah.
rest of it closed down, but they still sell appliances.
Does anybody remember the Sears catalog where you could
Yes.
buy like
Yes.
houses
Yes.
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
livestock? And
Yep.
my mom's mom, my grandmother, had an old Sears catalog. And when I was little, I used to look through it. I was like, "Are you for real? Like, you can buy a house, you buy anything in the Sears catalog."
Past Life said that Toys R Us was supposed to make a small comeback, but then COVID hit,
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
so it stopped them from doing that.
COVID did a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Need to do a video on Sears. Yeah, PLE says he needs to do a video on Sears. If you can find one. I mean, I know the one
Right.
in the area I used to live in, they shut down completely. It's just an empty building now. They're not
Yeah.
using it. It's still attached to the mall, but it's just empty.
The malls are so
Closed
bad nowadays.
Yep. All the places that we know that aren't there anymore, they're either turning into other companies or they're just being knocked down and put into condos.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember Montgomery Wards.
Yeah,
I do
we
too.
had one.
Still has the Sears.
Oh, cool. I remember Montgomery Wards and Woolworths. We used to have one of those in my hometown. It had a soda fountain.
I remember either Montgomery Wards or Sears. They used to have that photo company. It's that Olin Mills.
Yeah.
I think that was Sears.
Yeah,
Might
it
have
was
been
coming in
both,
and do
actually.
pictures. We went there every year and got the pictures done.
I think everybody
What's up,
has
Tony?
at least one Owen Mills photo
Yeah.
in their home.
Yeah.
At least one. They did the glamour shots too with the boas. Remember those?
Yeah, I remember those.
Over. Those
Oh,
were
I
like the
remember
things you
glamour
hid
shots.
from everybody.
It's kind of like the Snapchat filters nowadays.
Mhm. With the soft lens filter on the cameras back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yep.
Someone in the chat just mentioned Blockbuster Video. You guys
Oh,
remember
yes.
those?
Yes.
I remember that.
I
One
have
I
left,
miss those
think.
things.
I have one 2 minutes from my house now.
I think the
Okay,
last one was
yeah.
in Oregon, wasn't it?
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
And I don't even know if it's still there. I think it's gone too.
Netflix just basically took that down completely.
Yep.
That's
All of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Netflix ruined it.
I think I heard a story that Blockbuster had a chance to buy Netflix and they turned it down
And they turned it down.
Oh,
Wow, really?
for
They tried doing their
$15,000.
They should have bought them.
Well, no, when Netflix first came out, it wasn't a streaming service. It was you like went online and you picked movies and they sent them to you.
Yeah,
Oh,
to your
yes, I remember
mailbox.
that.
Yeah.
I remember
And
that,
then
yeah.
Blockbuster tried doing that,
Yeah.
and it failed because Netflix then had more movies. They had more licensing, so they had more movies. And then they started the streaming. And I remember when streaming started, there was maybe like 100 or 200 movies.
Yeah.
There wasn't hardly anything.
Mhm.
You still had to request like mainstream movies. And so the streaming became more popular and actually more beneficial because less postage, less workers, etc. So the streaming is what just killed everybody because then you don't have to leave your house. It's right there. You pay like whatever fee. It was cheaper back in the day, but
PLE has some gems near him. He says he has one that's untouched.
Wow.
Blockbuster.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Dude, you have some
They
gems.
turned our Blockbuster into a barber shop.
Mhm.
I think
Ours is a
closed all
tattoo
the
parlor.
videos down.
But I remember Saturday nights, and I would stay in the horror section, and all my friends would be there, and you'd get that boxed candy.
Yeah,
And you'd go look. You'd wait for someone to turn in the movie that you were trying to get.
exactly.
That was a Saturday night thing with all your friends. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
the Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon, the last such franchise on Earth in 2019, March 30, was the last such franchise in 2019. March
Wow.
30th, 2021 at 3:30, the Blockbuster video rental store in Bend, Oregon soared to international fame when it became the last such franchise on Earth 2 years ago.
I guess it's still there.
It's still there.
Maybe.
I think
I guess.
Adam the Will made a video there.
It's so sad now because you can even get the movies that are coming out in the theaters on your TV at home now. So, like, even all
Yeah.
that's going to be obsolete before long.
Yeah, theaters
Yep.
are, and I knew somebody who called that out as soon as Netflix started the streaming thing, and COVID really took a dent with
Yeah.
all the theaters because they had to shut down, number one, and number two, like, look, HBO Max is where you can buy, like,
Yep.
it's $20 and you can buy the featured film that's in theaters. So
Hmm.
theaters, like, being able to go, I'm sorry, I will always love being able to go sit in a theater,
Yes.
the big screen,
Definitely.
the surround
Yep.
sound,
Yeah.
big old bucket of popcorn. Like,
Yep.
nothing's better than that. We
Extra
just
butter on it.
did that for The Conjuring,
Yes.
for the latest Conjuring, and I had been to a theater since before COVID.
The
The
last
best
movie
are
I've
the
seen-
drive-in movies where you can sit in your car and watch it.
We
at the
used to
drive-in.
have
Never
one.
done that.
We used to have one in my hometown. I think there's still one not too far from us. I think, but it's like an hour and a half away. But I used to being in the truck bed of your car
Mhm.
or in your truck, and then just sitting there and watching I think it plays like 2 movies or something like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
We have one that's a couple hours away from us.
those are awesome because you could take your kids. Like when you have
Mhm.
little kids, and if it's time for you to go, you could just go. Like you're not
Put
disturbing
the whole
it.
entire meal, take it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then put
Hello,
the kids in
Beth.
pajamas, be in
Yeah.
your pajamas, and just
But eventually, and sadly, whatever drive-in theaters are left or movie theaters in general are left, they're gonna start dying down more because
Yep.
almost everything will be on TV you can buy or Netflix, Hulu, Apple TV.
I think COVID,
you know,
if there was still drive-ins nearby, COVID, like with COVID happening, that would have been like the place to be able to go.
Yeah.
yeah,
To get
Yeah.
out of your house.
yep,
We
Because
still
there
have a
wasn't a lot of
couple
places you could
drive-ins
go.
here.
yeah.
Yeah, there's one like 10 minutes
Okay.
from my house, and everybody was going there during the pandemic.
Yeah. You had to do something.
Yeah.
It was bad.
We had one drive-in open up against the governor's rules because it's their business and their house is like right next door, so that's their whole livelihood. So she opened up against the governor's rules, and she was willing to lose her business, but she never did.
So I have a question for Linen Sets Adventures, since I just seen this comment here. She says, or he, whichever one's typing, I will try and take pictures of Blockbuster when I am there next week. They have that one in Bend, Oregon still.
Please
To
do.
this day.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
cool.
That's the
Please
last
do.
one.
Please do.
That's awesome. That's a gem. That's
Yeah,
to
that would
have
be
one
awesome.
Blockbuster out of the whole country left.
Yeah, because I miss walking in there and with my family and picking out movies to watch, and They had
Not
everything
just-
too. Like I like how they were like separated in categories too, like horror movies, adventure movies, all that stuff. You go to your category that you wanted to see and pick out a movie.
Then
That
you
was
could
awesome.
get like video
You can get
games
video
and
games,
stuff.
Yeah, they had a bunch of
Yep.
video games there. Yeah, you could feel like one day rentals or something on the video games. You could try them out and then see if you wanted to buy it. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring
That
it
would
back
actually
if
be
you
a
like it.
good video, Lynn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would.
That would be awesome, man.
That video would probably blow
It
up
would probably do
instantly.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They're really good.
I miss Blockbuster Video. Then we had the place called Family Video. That was the last video store around.
Yeah.
yeah, we had a Blockbuster
Blockbuster.
here and then a Hollywood Video.
Yeah,
Like
I
it
was
was
about to
Hollywood
say we
Video.
had a Hollywood video too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Those
I
were
remember
awesome.
Hollywood Video.
Nothing's the same. It's all digital now.
I
It's-
preferred Hollywood Video to Blockbuster.
yeah,
Mhm.
definitely
That's
me
'cause
too.
they
Yeah, they
have
always
better
had more of a selection.
They have more of a selection.
Yeah,
When those, I still have Blockbuster Video cases because when they went out of business, you could go in there and buy the movie.
Oh
Yeah.
oh
They
really?
just sold it
Yep.
me for like $5 or something like that.
That's cool.
Mhm.
I bought a ton of videos for $1 at the Family Video when they were closing down. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, there's nothing like going to a video store and getting videos. I mean,
See, my mom was one of the original video pirators. I can say this now. She'd probably kill me if she knew, but she used to put two VCRs together and like go rent a video and then
we
record
used
it
to
on
do
the blank tape.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
She
We
was
did that.
notorious for that. She had a system. We had like cases of video.
Mhm. Yeah, 'cause back in the day, that was like cool to have your TV and then have like all the DVDs or VHS all stacked up beside them, and you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and you end up with 5 million DVDs. And
My dad has a collection. I call him the king of DVDs around here because he's got over 1,000 movies on DVD. I'm like, God, Dad,
Wow.
he collects them. I'm like,
And now we're not even watching DVDs anymore. We're just streaming everything.
It's unfortunate because that's
Netflix
something you look forward to on the
constantly.
weekends too. After school, you go to Blockbuster. Your parents.
I'll
let you-
fully admit I'm lazy. I don't want to get up and put a DVD.
But
Yeah,
I'm
nowadays,
watching,
no. But before
Turn
you
my
would.
Fire Stick on. No, back in the day,
Netflix,
yeah.
I'm watching the
Back in the day, that's how
Supergirl
you
on
do it.
Netflix now.
I had
Yeah.
a laser disc player. That thing was like a vinyl record.
yep.
Shoot.
I only had like 4 movies, but I had one.
Video
I remember
warehouse.
those.
Peely said.
Why does that sound familiar?
Video warehouse. I don't know. Lynn says, I think the Blockbuster in Bend was the original one since the owner lived there. Oh, wow.
It could have been.
Wow.
That's
Well,
interesting.
that'll be
I never
awesome
knew
to
that.
Yeah, I would definitely do a video there, Lynn. That would be.
Lynn asked everybody in the chat and on panel if anyone still has late fees that were unpaid to Blockbuster.
I do.
I did.
And I still have my Blockbuster card.
Oh, shoot. That's a gem.
I'm sure
My laminated
a lot of us
Blockbuster.
do.
Mhm.
I think I did. I think I had like 5 or 6 movies out and a couple video games. And I
When
was
they
like,
announced they were closing, I didn't take nothing back.
nope.
Yeah.
It was
No.
ours to keep.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna get rid of it anyway.
Those late fees were horrible, especially when you got the dings for not rewinding the VHS
Yeah.
tape. You guys remember that? You turned
Yeah.
in your tape unrewound, they charged you
Yeah.
like like $1 or something or 75 cents.
Be kind. Rewind.
Yeah.
I had the sticker on the box.
I went
And
into
you had,
the.
you had VHS rewinders. It was its own little separate thing, and you pushed it down, and it would rewind it.
We had one of those.
I went into our library the other day to have something printed off because my copier at work wasn't working. And you had to have a library card to print off anything. And she was like, do you have a library card? And I was like, I did it one time. And so she looked at my name. The last time I checked anything out from the library was in 2013, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah. She just made me sign a paper. I'm like, I've moved like 12 times since then. And that was crazy.
I used to take my daughters to the library every week when
Mhm.
they were growing up. Well, they're still growing up, but when they were little. My daughters would read. They would read. You couldn't get them to watch TV. They would read.
They still read quite a bit. Not a whole
They
lot.
don't read no more. They do their
Well, they got a
online
couple books the other
graphics and
day.
stuff. Well, they do read, but
Yeah.
Mine
nothing like
reads all the
those
time,
two.
but it's on her phone.
We brought
Like,
them to Barnes and
She
Noble
buys the
the other
books
day.
on her phone. Yeah.
Well, my daughters live at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
Though.
Mhm.
They
They
love it.
love that place.
I can't get them to go nowhere
remember
else, but
video
they'll go there.
We used to have a bunch of video arcades, and those are all gone now too.
Oh, I miss those too.
We have
Yeah.
Dave and Buster's.
Oh yeah.
The old days.
I've
we
never
got
been
one of
to
those.
Dave and Buster's. Never.
Oh my god, they're fun. But like Dave and Buster's, you can take your kids during the day, and then
Yeah.
there's a certain point where it's like 21 and up because it's got a bar and stuff like that.
Right.
So my daughters love going there. I mean, I used to love going there. I used to live like 10 minutes from one.
That's what I did.
Nothing like getting drunk and playing Mario Kart for 4 hours.
My town still
All
has
that
an
nostalgia.
arcade. It's tourist town.
Y'all, I think I have to go because I have to go to work.
Yeah,
We're gonna head off here pretty soon too.
Yeah.
Be careful, Georgie.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna have to
Yeah.
get off here. It's bedtime.
And please
I
check
think,
out
for me.
Georgie's latest video, his
Yes.
motivation
Yes.
video.
Yes.
Please,
Yes,
if
and
you
then
haven't
here
done
he's
so yet.
everybody.
laughing, he's
We love you, George.
I love you guys too.
Love you, Georgie. Be careful going
Take
to
it
work.
easy, George.
Get some
Have a
sleep.
good one.
Bye.
Bye. Love you guys.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off of here in a minute too, so I can
we gotta
go
get
see the
going,
wifey.
Yes, you do.
She's
All
probably
right.
wondering where I'm at.
All right, it was fun. Thank you for having us up
Thank
here,
you.
Rob. We love you so much. We
I love you
all
guys
of you guys.
too.
Love y'all
Let's do this next
too.
Wednesday or something.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
guys.
All right, guys.
I'll take it easy. Love you
Take
so
care.
much.
Take it easy.
Love you guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
I guess
They
we're
are so
out of
much
here.
fun. All righty.
All right, Rob.
2 hours.
Yeah, just let me know, Noah, when you're headed my way. We got to do something, so
Yeah, definitely. I hope to get out there by the end of the year.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up and we can plan some places to go. I definitely want to go to that. Would you say it was the POW camp or something?
POW camp and
Yeah,
the,
definitely want to go there.
There's 100-year-old abandoned cement factory with like tunnels and stuff, and
Nice.
there's a bunch of places, but they're like spread out all over.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's how
definitely
Pennsylvania is,
Hell's
too.
Bridge.
Yeah, that one hit that place up too. But yeah, man, thanks for the stream. Thanks for bringing everybody up. It was definitely fun.
Oh yeah. All right, guys.
And yeah, we should definitely do it again some other time.
Yep, we'll definitely have to do that.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, you
Bye,
too.
Noah.
See ya, Amy.
Bye. Bye, everybody in the chat. Love y'all.
Bye, guys. Love you guys. Peace. See you guys next Wednesday night.
Bye, Brett.
Bye. Oh, crap.